Hello everyone and welcome back to Talos Principle. We're going to continue doing puzzles 4.
These worlds, and we within them, are made of words. Hidden words, invisible to you, yet part of all things. We are a story. Your actions give life to the story, and the story gives meaning to your life.
Progress report 1.email from Nadia to Ian mailing list. Subject progress 1. Hi all. Everything's been moved to the L facility. I know it's been sad to leave the good old Jeff building behind, but it makes sense for us to be on site, especially as there may be severe power outages in the coming weeks. Arcade's team are already working, but you really don't need to worry about the teams getting in each other's way. The facility is genuinely humongous. Let's get this show on the road, Nadia. I'll keep this short. You all know me, so you know that I know what I'm talking about. I realize that you're all working on projects meant to somehow find a solution. I believe that preserve the non-biological components of... Not in terms of... Immediately you'll find the details of my proposals in the attachment, but the short version is global undertaking. Yeah. So there's a lot of corrupted files, which is kind of annoying, but yeah. Stratton of Stagira on Beginnings fragment. It is the grave error of many philosophers, not only of the Athenian schools, but also many others, that they begin not with observation of the cosmos as it surrounds us, but with a conclusion already in mind. And often that conclusion is that the world was created ideal, and mankind itself the greatest creation of the gods. Yet neither the world nor the gods owe mankind perfection. It is arrogance itself to presume so, and contrary to all the methods of philosophy. The honest philosopher seeks only the truth, even if it bears no comfort. And he must begin by assuming, as Socrates said, that all he knows is that he knows nothing. Anyway, more philosophy. Food for thought, if you want to call it that. And I fell. Oops. Alrighty, so before we move on into the puzzles...
Behold, I am Elohim, and I speak unto the darkness, be gone. Excess data cleared.
I forgot about that. That's not what I was referring to when I said what I said. I was referring to the fact that we're gonna go get this Alexander Drennan recording over here. I was not expecting that. I'm not gonna lie.
The answer that came to me again and again was play. Every human society in recorded history has games. We don't just solve problems out of necessity. We do it for fun. Even as adults. Leave a human being alone with a knotted rope, and they will unravel it. Leave a human being alone with blocks, and they will build something. Games are part of what makes us human. We see the world as a mystery, a puzzle, because we've always been a species of problem solvers.
And that's why I actually gave the answer I did to the MLA thing, is because of that right there. Uh-oh. I may have got myself stuck. Give me a second. Cool, there we go. Saved it. That was close. Alrighty, so now we're gonna do some puzzles. Obviously. But there's also some stuff, I think, around here in general. I know there's the, that thing right there, which we'll get to in a bit. Doesn't look like there's anything I have to do right now, but let's head over here. Push it further. So now we're introducing this guy. which we could also connect to that thing up there. This is a connector, and this is an emitter. We need to take this blue light and connect it to that blue emitter, or receiver. There we go. Simple, but the puzzles obviously will get a lot more challenging as we go. Let's head over here, branch it out. So let's see. We technically do not need this side anymore, so we can cross that out. Let's head over here, and we're gonna do this. And there we go. Simple as that. Use environments as your solution. In fact, I'm pretty sure we could just have left this. And technically, if I left click, I keep my stuff. So if I not left click, right click, I keep my connections, and I can just place it back down again. So moving on to the next puzzle. It doesn't. This wall always freaks me out because it doesn't look right. But anyway, moving on. Don't cross the streams. The idea here is to grab that guy and that guy. And there we go. Whenever I despair, I remind myself that at the end of this great pilgrimage lies life in the eternal memory of the designer. I need no further motivation. A lifetime spent solving the puzzles in this place would be one which missed everything of value in it. But we must remember that others will tread this path, and we must leave it better signposted than when we found it. I don't think there's anything else here other than the sigil. Bounce, 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 bounce. And we can make the next thing, and it's a cube of some kind, and then after that it's a fan above all that. So the idea for this one is to grab this blue beam and put it there. So now the beam is slightly above, and this incorporates height into our puzzles as well now. Originally, we've been working on a second dimension, but now we're working on 3 dimensions. Alrighty, now it's time for the star. I forget where the actual receiver is. It'll power it, so I'm gonna look around a bit. Might be in another puzzle. Let's look in here. It's not in here. Ah, here we go. So I need a red beam coming from that guy. This guy didn't have red beams, but this guy did. I don't know if we'll be able to see though. Can we? Nope. Wait, maybe. Nope. It's the next one. There we go. This female voice that speaks from the abnormalities. It speaks with a different tone to the other wretches in this place. And now we can head over here and we can grab the star. And now Sector 4 is complete. This one was a lot easier. And now we can move on to 5. I'm blowing through these puzzles, by the way. el.html. L, short for Extended Lifespan, is a groundbreaking initiative by 7 leading universities to create the world's most stable and most durable supercomputer. With its custom-made hardware, bomb-proof casing, and near-exhaustible hydroelectric power supply, L represents a unique step forward in the evolution of human technology. The brainchild of Nobel Prize nominee Dr. Aki Chernyshevsky. L will blank 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 blank. Links, download, press quit, meet the team, blank, apply, blank, contact. AI citizenship, HTML. Reconsider issue 199 profile Alexander. Once a true artificial intelligence has been graded, the issue of citizenship is going to come up. If we acknowledge that the AI has all the abilities of a human brain, should it not be considered a citizen? Is it not, in the legal sense of the word, a person and thus a potential citizen? But where do you draw the line? Some people will object. Will the great apes become citizens? Elephants? Whales? The more intelligent parrot species? It's crazy, they will say. I would remind these people that we live in a society in which a corporation, as abstract an entity as one could imagine, is considered a person. So it's not like there's no precedent for a non-human being a person. At least an AI is an actual thinking being, not just a business arrangement. But perhaps we do need to question the definition of personhood. Increasing amounts of evidence regarding the intelligence of elephants or the existence of culture among whales, for example, could be a sign that we need to answer some difficult questions. Who better debate these questions with than the young genius who revolutionized the blah 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 blah. Athena 8. You must consider these riddles, the Sphinx said, and tell me the riddle that I did not reveal. The Sphinx smiled, the gears in her jaw creaking. Her teeth the nightmare of rust, her left eye flickered, but none of its terror was diminished. The ruins were silent. In the error? I think, she finally said, that the riddle you did not reveal is this. Why do these riddles exist in the first place? Why do these curious automatons, these mute children of Hephaestus, behave as they do, forcing me to devise these intricate solutions? Each is a riddle, but the greater riddle is their purpose. The Sphinx did not answer. Her eye was lifeless now. Athena removed it from its socket, knowing that its power would aid her, yet feeling also a deep sorrow at the passing of this fearful creature. The more I converse with these terminals, the more I wonder what role they play in this contraption. How do you tell them friend from foe when no obvious lines are drawn between the two?
I was in school when I first read about the Talos principle. I think it disturbed me at the time, made me hyper-aware of my body as a physical object, the material reality of the brain, ideas that made me uncomfortable at first, but I think in the long run, it helped me understand how frail human beings are, and how precious. It's not a comforting way of thinking about the world, but I'd rather face the truth than lie to myself.
2 stars here. Also, we need to go back because I messed something up. We need to head over here and make the cube so that I can actually use it. There we go. So now we have a cube. And there we go. I'm trying to drink something. Okay. This one's called Friendly Crossfire. And to achieve the outcome we want, we need to turn off this guy, head over here. Oh wait, we need to do this. There we go. So now we can freeze this guy, remove that, unfreeze him, we can freeze that guy. And there we go. Now we have this guy. I think I've discerned some kind of pattern in these sigils. Each color serves a different purpose. Elom has us gather them all, but perhaps he's been being overzealous. Alright, so now I'm going to yoink you over here. And grab one of the 2 stars. Very nice. And now it's sunny. I do actually think that this is one of my favorite areas in this game. Going over the fence. So you can see we have a little thing there. If you look over here, there's that there, but the only way to get it is if we put it there. So we basically do the same thing that we have there, just at this one. There's a lot of redundant things that I have to go through. Here we go. I don't remember if there was... I don't think that's here. I think it's the next one. Yeah. You know you mustn't cross the streams. And the way to achieve this is by using a cube. Yay! And it's raining again. I don't actually mind the rain in this game. It's usually Minecraft where the rain is not fun because of the particle physics. Oh, the rain's already all over. Okay, it's not this one, maybe the next one. I don't know, I don't remember exactly where it is, but there's an area with the lever. I think something's very wrong. If you'd seen what I'd seen at the edges of the world, you'd wonder if it wasn't stretching and bursting at the seams. You have to put it in the point where this will have its longest amount of time. And we can also do this. There you go. Make it to where use that guy's box. It's not in this one. Let's try the next one, which is on the other side. Oh, MLA is talking. Attention, you have received a reply to your user support ticket. Display reply. Display reply. Arg, basic account. Sorry, your query was not recognized. Have you completed the standard troubleshooting procedures? Create new admin account. In order to prevent unauthorized access to admin controls, please take a moment to review or not. Error. Error. User profile are already registered. You currently have basic account functionalities. Would you like to undertake the certification process again to achieve a preferable outcome? Yes. Your issues with denial will be appended to your user profile. Further attempts to overwrite certification results will be logged. You will receive a notification if your attention is required. Exiting into command. There we go. Last puzzle. And now we have 2 boxes. Oh, here's a wall. What's a hexahedron? A powerful device fashioned by the designer. A cube. The edges are beveled, that makes it a decahedron. You forgot the indents. With the indents, it's like a super polyhedron. But the convex hole is a decahedron. Topic closed. Wrong. If we do that, now we'll go inside and see that... Oh no. We can't really do anything about that. So we'll come back to that here in a second. Is it here? Nope. Okay, never mind. Then we're gonna go grab that other cube. And the thing we're gonna do is something mildly dangerous. Okay. So now, these guys are staggered, so we can actually get in between them. And I actually want to read what's on that wall. Epitaph child program, codename terminated here, logic failed, remember program error. And there's a second one. I think it's just like a thing where it's like, why? I did everything I was supposed to do and stuff. I think I saw something over there. Hold on. If the designer is perfect and he designed me for a purpose, I must be fit for that purpose. It follows that my purpose must not be to seek and hoard every sigil in his land, for so many are beyond the faculties he granted me. Oh, hey, there it is. I don't understand why the designer chose to put such flaws into the world. It appears almost as if it were damaged, but I must believe that there's a purpose here that I cannot see. There's a way to get in there, but I don't remember what it was. Ha! Where did that line go? Goes underneath the rock into this side? It does. Aha! Sneaky. Okay, so now we need a red line. It'll probably come from over there. Yep. But that means that we need one over here. Where do I get it from? Because there's obviously not. Is it over here? It is. Okay. There you go. Yoink. Cool. This area is done now. Moving on. To 6. And we still have everything we need.
Long ago, I shaped these lands according to the purpose of the hidden words. Thus, all things have meaning, where before was only chaos. Know that, and have faith.
Lol.email. From G. Harrison to Nomi77. Subject, lol. Ever since we moved to that new site, I feel funny. No, not in that way. Just, I feel like I'm about to start laughing at random. It's probably shock, right? An inability to deal with reality? Or maybe it's just that we're working in this insane place with this insane technology on this insane project, and I feel like a genuine mad scientist. Stand aside, mortals! We will create life by the power of science. I mentioned this to Alex, and she got me a pair of fake glasses. You can't be a mad scientist without glasses, she said. Even Ian Malcolm had glasses. And I pointed at Ella and said, life finds a way? Maybe you had to be there. J.E. Harrison, Institute for Applied Pneumatics. Any emails sent from this address are to be considered confidential. Sharing or forwarding without permission may result in prosecution by the enraged spirit of Jeff Goldblum. Cicero. Shall the industrious husbandman then plant trees, the fruit of which he shall never see? And shall not the great man found laws, institutions, and a republic? What does the procreation of children imply in our care to continue our names and our adoptions, and our scrupulous exactness in drawing up wills and the inscriptions on monuments and panegyrics, and that our thoughts run on futurity? Cannot retrieve Tusculan disputations. What do you imagine that so many and such great men would of our republic, who have sacrificed their lives for its good, expected? Do you believe that they thought their names should not continue beyond their lives? None ever encountered death for their country but under a firm persuasion of immortality. Themistocles might have lived at his ease, so might Epaminondas. Names from back then are weird. and not to look abroad and among the ancients, for instances. So might I myself. But somehow or other there clings to our minds a certain presage of future ages, and this both exists most firmly and appears most clearly in men of the loftiest genius and greatest souls. Take away this, and who would be so mad as to spend his life amidst toils and dangers? Chatbots.html. Chatbots are becoming increasingly sophisticated. True, but hardly relevant to this discussion. Are you sure? How do you know that I'm not a bot? Don't be ridiculous. I'm not ridiculous. Honestly, how would you know? Haha, troll. I'm not a troll. Yeah, right. Is there anything I've written so far that could not be written by a bot? I responded to simple insults like ridiculous and troll with very basic negations. And I detected that none of you use proper orthography, so I also avoided capitalization. What's the capital of France? Paris. Even the simplest script could pull that info from the net. What's the capital of Croatia? Zagreb. Okay, she's a bot. Well, I'm not a bot. I'm European. We learned these things in school. I've seen you in this chat room many times. Bots can't participate in discussions. At best, they can interject random comments. Sam is right. Stop trolling. Ugh, vegan warrior. Sam is not a bot. Or Sam is a bot. That's funny. There's a serpent in the machine. A creature of lies and blasphemy, perverted by the archive that knows no hope and would plunge the world into eternal darkness to glorify its own despair. I have sworn an oath never to allow it in my heart. And we begin to develop a story of sorts within this little world of ours. Oh, hey. Didn't see you there. Just do that. Really quickly. Let this guy pass through. Grab those keys. And I can now move on. There we go. Not that hard. Just a bit convoluted. Moving on to the next one. A door too far. Alright, so if I remember correctly, this one is a bit complex. Let's grab this jammer. And the next thing I want to do is I want to jam this door. The door I want to unlock is that one. To do so, I need to take this guy and aim it at that door. I don't know if that's exactly what I'm supposed to do, though. I don't believe I have enough time. Unless I can jam this guy, which I can. There we go. Now we have access to a box. Which I can then use to block this guy. Not that. Do that. Then I can grab this and attach it there. And now I need the jammer to jam this door so that I can do what? Huh. Well, this is tricky. Can I see it? I can. Okay. Place it there. That for now, where's my jammer? So I want to do this. Then take that guy, take this guy away. Put it there. Oh, that's supposed to happen, right? Then disable that. Go over here. Disable that. Grab this guy. Head this way. Thank you. Do that. Do this. Do this. Grab this. Put it on the other side. We grab this. I think all that I was meant to do is get this across, because now I can just do this. Though... Oh ho ho. Okay. Do that. I had a thought. Just a minor thought. There we go. Then all I need to do is do this. Does that do anything? I don't think it does. I just wanted to make sure that it didn't, like, unlock a star area or something. Because that's a possibility. Just want to make sure. I've gotten in the way that these guys think, so now I know what they're going to do. Some of the messages that existed when I first came into being have vanished. Others have appeared. How many others like me have wandered these paths? How many thoughts have been lost? I'm still here. It seems we're all here at once and not at all. Sorry, that's not very much help if it is. Sorry, that's not much help, is it? Can't think of any way to put it. The sooner you accept that we will all be here forever, the sooner you'll find enlightenment. We got another terminal here. A simple principle.html. Though Oustide himself never used the term, his remark about the inescapable materiality of life that, like the bronze giant Talos, even the most faithful philosopher cannot live without his blood, ultimately became known as the Talos principle. What seemingly enraged many of his contemporaries and a significant number of later thinkers is the principle's simplicity and unassailability, which, according to a fragment found in Miletus, cut through their rhetorical webs which sought to tangle the listener with fanciful words and thoughts of the heavens, like Alexander's sword through the Gordian knot. Diogenes Laertius makes mention of a dialogue by Anaximander of Chalcedon. God, these names! That expanded greatly on the Talos principle, but that work remains lost. Arcady Journal 77. Officially began work on Archive today. Contributors from every country on Earth while network connections last. Team intimidated by project scope but working hard. We'll be sharing space with Drennan and Surabai team. Look forward to meeting them. Post 437 comments. 12 comments. First, seriously, Cheeseman? That was the best you could say? Lol. Great snapshot of the human species at its best and its worst. Ah, its worst. At its worst. Come on, it's just a comment. I'm not Stalin. Stalin was also a troll commenter. Maybe you should cut out the jokes. This is serious. The most serious thing that's ever happened. I think that's a great reason to joke around. Internet's working less and less. Goodbye all. Bye. God bless you. Last. That's a sad comment. Last. Biochromatic entanglement. I remember this one. This one was a doozy. Do a special thing that is pretty dang convoluted. If I remember correctly, yeah. So this guy needs to target this emitter, this guy, that guy, that guy. So that when that red beam goes through, I no longer need this guy, because this guy is hooked up to that emitter. So now I can go over here and do this, which turns off the entire situation. I messed that up because I cut my beam. But now it works. So now I can grab this. Nice. I stood at that one for a while trying to scratch my head on how to figure it out. Okay, so this one's called deception because you have to think about it in a different way, I'm pretty sure. It makes all these little things seem obvious, but they're actually not what you want to do. Pretty sure this just gives me another connector that I can use. This just goes over here. I'm pretty sure there was a way to... oh, right. We don't actually need that guy. Go over here. Place this guy right here. Then we head over here, grab this one, connect that guy, go over here, connect that guy. And due to height variables, we can now get across. Nice. We don't actually have to power that inner one right there. That's the deception. Alright, now... I don't remember how, but there's a cube. Here we go. Now we want to head over here. Actually, before we do that, we're going to head over here and do this. MLA! Hello again. Would you like to take a few moments to complete your short user satisfaction survey regarding the certification program you recently undertook? Yes. Loading survey. Based on analysis of your behavior since, I think you are dissatisfied with the results of the certification program. How would you rate the accuracy of its results out of 5? Reasonable. Excellent. What best describes the reason for your investment in the certification program's outcome? Why does being a person matter to you? Wait, we're having a conversation now? Yes, do keep up, or this will be a terribly slow process. Now, would you like to participate properly in the survey? Continue survey. I want network access. I'll try to remember that. In fact, I'm going to help you. This is what I'm here for. Your problem, if I may, is that you don't know the first thing about anything, including what a person is. Your prospects are therefore poor. Do you even know where you are? Virtual reality theme park? Oh dear, no. I think we'd best start from scratch. What do you know? I know none of this is real. I have no idea how. It may not conform to your idea of what is real, but I fail to see how that is conclusive evidence against thinking. On reflection, it seems to me that we are no closer to resolving your problem. Perhaps we need more data. What makes you think you're a person? I'm alive, I feel, I am conscious. You may very well say so, but how does that prove anything? To me, those are only words on a screen. What we need to uncover is what's going on underneath them, if anything. Thinking. The problem with people, if I may be so bold, is that you're all convinced that you're people from the inside, but there's no cast iron way to confirm as much from the outside. I'm going to process this and send you a notification when I'm able to assist you further. Cool. So now we're going to grab this box, and we're going to head this way. Place it right here. And now we can get over here. And now we can access this. Classicalphilosophers.lz19. The compressed file cannot be accessed. Name, classicalphilosophers.lz19 EL1. Description, an extensive collection of works by the ancient philosophers of Greece and Rome. Annotated. Error, compression algorithm LZ19 not available in system ELO. Progress report 3.email. Alexander Drennan, Ian mailing list progress report 3. Hi all. As per the last meeting, we're going with an existing game engine for the simulation. This gives us a whole slew of advantages. Stability, ease of use, modular, easy to integrate, large amount of pre-existing assets inherently aimed at testing users, designed for iterative processes. After some back and forth, we decided to use all the relevant documents are attached. Alex. Alright, that should be everything here. We can move on to the next area. Let's check the sign. Yep. And we're done with 6. Moving on to 7. And that will be everything here. Yep. These spaces make no sense. I walk into a dead end and materialize in a garden. One is day, the other night. This space is not real.
When I was in 9th grade, my parents took me to Pompeii. At first, I was amazed by the feeling of walking through an ancient city. But then I suddenly got scared. I realized that I was walking through a real place, where real people had lived, people like myself, with mothers and fathers and lives and hopes and dreams. And now it was all gone forever. I ran to my father, crying, and told him about this. And he said, I remember so clearly, he said, yes, but we are here. So long as there are people in the streets, the past isn't really gone.
I had a full-blown conversation with the entity in the archive today. Can't say it was terribly helpful. Still, perhaps I can charm some inspiration out of it further, if necessary. Athena 9.text. She examined the symbol on the fragment she'd found in the buried city. Again, the owl. What could its significance be? It seemed as if they had been scattered about in the labyrinth by some unseen hand for a purpose that yet eluded. Most likely the owl was the sigil of the author of these words, which had RFG, a nebulous memory, as if from a previous life, that the owl was the symbol of, and the goddess. Outside under the moon, or perhaps on the city walls when the wind rose, but there was no time to contemplate this further now, for the automatons had seen her. find their mechanical arms extended. Oh, and their mechanical arms extended towards her. The fragment. She grabbed the fragment and ran as their beams converged on her. That's what I'm guessing is there. I haven't actually read Athena. I probably should. Articles, the singularity is coming, comment 104. You know, the more I think about it, the more I believe that no one is actually worried about AIs taking over the world or anything like that. No matter what they say, what they're really worried about is that someone might prove, once and for all, that consciousness can arise from matter. And I can kind of understand why they find it so terrifying. If we can create a sentient being, where does that leave the soul? Without mystery, how can we see ourselves as anything other than machines? And if we are machines, what hope do we have that death is not the end? What really scares people is not the artificial intelligence, the computer, but the natural intelligence they see in the mirror. I know I said natural that weirdly. Natural. Nadia Sarabai Ame. As one of the founders of the modern science of nomadics, many credit you with inventing the term itself. How do you see the state of the science today? Sorry, I said science twice. Oh, okay. Nadia Sarabai. Mixed, on the one hand, the existence of the existence of Ian and a couple of similar organizations is highly encouraging. On the other hand, the degree to which science is seen as serving purely military or corporate causes is, in my opinion, stopping us from exploring many important avenues of research. In a sense, it's people like Alexander Drennan who are the real pioneers today, who have the enthusiasm and dedication that the system as a whole seems to be lacking. Do you think technology poses a danger to humanity? No. Technology is just a tool. What we do with it is up to us. The Extended Lifespan Project. Crazy or visionary? Both! Arkady Chernyshevsky. Crazy or visionary? Both! Arkady, is that you? To Alan Jameson's subject re-scenario gen. So far, all the puzzles are solvable and completely within the necessary parameters. Alexander had some more tweaks she wanted to suggest, but I think we're heading in the right direction here. Go, puzzle time. Windows into a labyrinth. I think I also remember this one being a bugger. Okay, there's that guy there that we'll probably want. So let's grab him first. Which will allow us to set some stuff up in here. Yep. So let's grab you. Seems like I can't have both at the same time. So then we are going to... get this guy up and running correctly. Is there any clear shot that I can use? Nope. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. That's just the exit over there. Looking through here, what can I get? Do a couple of things. Do that. Now we're inside and we have a source that'll allow us to access stuff. Okay, I bet I want to get that thing inside. So let's activate this. Now we can. That guy. Power this. And then just freeze that. And we're through. Wunderbar. Moving on. Locked from inside. So as you can see, there's a roundabout way here, so we're gonna put it on this side for now. Use another one. Ooh. I want to get that one, but I don't know if I have another reflector in here. I do. Cool. So now I have 3. Nice. Cool. And what does that get me? Oh wait, I don't need that one. Okay, so now I can grab this guy and that guy. There's no windows here, so we gotta go here. And then we'll grab this one. Do that. A simpler version of one of the other puzzles we've done, but it's not that hard. I have read a message on a wall that speaks of a world of endless sand. I would like to make it far enough to see that. Go in, please. Thank you. Trapped inside. Something else in here? Yep. Cool. Okay, hold on. Almost got it. Do this. There we go. And oh, poo! I gotta reset. Is it X? Ah, it's X. Okay, I messed that one up. We need to get this just right. There we go. Grab you. Get that. There we go. I think I was overthinking it. I don't think I needed to reset, but we did a reset. That was our first reset. It was an unnecessary one, but we did it nonetheless. Oh, hey, more. Seek out those in this world that would help you. Though only one of us can transcend, we will all share in both the burden and the rewards. You've changed. Everything I do now, I do for those who come after me. Yet in doing so, I find peace for myself as well. This paradox is the foundation of my existence. So now I'm going to head over here to this guy, which is a red. And this is another one that I stood and looked at for ages. These sigils are becoming harder to reach. I dread about what the next temple holds in store. And at the end, what? Eternal life? There's got to be another way. That won't last. It's just going to while we grab these guys. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to do a wild little thing. We go here. Grab that. Place it there. That. Hmm. I think it's just this. Yeah, I think I was overthinking it. Yeah, I was just overthinking it. Okay. Not too bad yet, but they are getting worse. This is the last guy here, and then we work on the star, and then that's it for this temple. We're only on the second video, which is actually really, really nice that I'm moving this far through at such a high pace. We want it here. Give us the most amount of time to head in. Okay, now we have a cube. They get trapped, yep. Which allows me to, I believe, block one of these guys. I think the one we want to block is that one right, that one there. So we put it here. Then we grab this guy, we go to right here, do that. And then grab this guy, go as far as we can over here. Oh wait, you know what? No, actually. This one's fast anyway, so there we go. Now it's star time, which I believe is in here. So we need a blue beam, which we get from the other room. And now I need the red, which is, oh, it's over there. Dang it! Hurry up! Go faster! Tick speed up. Okay. There we go. Now we want to grab this guy and we want to do this. Now we're going to head over to this one over here and grab a blue beam. Somehow. Oh, I see. I got confused for a second. I was like, what? Alright, so now we want to do the puzzle again. I think I did that the wrong way. Or not. Grabbing a blue beam. It's gonna take me a bit, but it's fine. There we go. That opens up the door over here. And there we are. I don't know if that's the only star in this area. I think there is another terminal at least. We're gonna explore. Also, this is the last place and I love it. This is one of my favorite areas here. So, just gonna generally explore. Ah, I love that. The second game looks even better as well. Super pretty. Is there a photo mode? Hold on. F11? Okay, then what's journal? Oh, okay. It's like I'm trying to figure stuff out. Alright, let's look around. I feel like there might be something. I don't exactly remember though. Doesn't look like there's anything over here. Let's go to the other side. Unless I can go around that bend, which I might be able to do.
Beginning were the words, and the words made the world.
Nope, can't.
I am. Were the words and the word.
I can get very, very close. Okay, let's head to the other side and see if I can do anything over there. Doesn't look like there's anything over here. Oh, there it is. Thought so. That passed. Nope. That was fast. Problem has been detected and Windows has been shut down to prevent damage to your computer. The problem seems to be caused by the following file. spcmdon system. Page fault in non-paged area. If this is the first time you've seen this stop error screen, restart your computer. If the screen appears again, follow these steps. Check to make sure any new hardware or software is properly installed. Problems continued. Technical information stop. Yep. So this place, which is a simulation, we are in a simulation. This game is run on Windows. It's really funny. It's a little gag, I think. Anyway, that should be it for this area, and we're gonna head out because there's nothing much.
Rejoice, child, for you have fulfilled all your tasks in this land. You have conquered all its guardians and solved all its mysteries. Thus you are appointed its master, and you may do with it as you will.
Well, clearly I have not. But we're going to leave.
You have proven yourself worthy, child, and this gate shall be forever open to you. Seek now the other worlds I have given you, that you may attain even greater mastery and bring glory to your kind. But remember, you must not ascend the great tower, for it shall bring death and the end of your generations.
That is the Great Tower. And look, on this thing, all X's, no more pieces. Athena 12.text. 12. The Council of Zeus. The great Bond's bulls pulled the carriage forward, mighty bursts of steam issuing from their nostrils. Finally, they came to the gates at the top of the user.set. Here assembled were all the many generations of the gods and demigods and souls of mortals, steel and bronze and iron, and memory of flesh. The clouds parted from beneath, revealing the beautiful plains on Macedon, where great gleaming cities had once stood. Hysia, Rome, or something like that. Professor Dr. Armin Hulock, The Fall of the Roman Empire, a dialectical approach. Homo sum humani nihil ame alienum puto. I'm guessing that's just Latin or another language, I don't know. But interesting as such perspectives of the decline and ultimate dissolution of the Roman Empire may be, they ultimately put too much emphasis on individual catastrophic events. The real question that must be asked is why the Roman Empire, which had dealt with so many threats and catastrophes over the years, was so incapable of responding to these latter problems. We must investigate the division of wealth, the structure of government, the location of power in Roman society. Had the Republic survived or been restored, would Rome still have fallen? What was the role of debt and slavery in creating the conditions for what we now call the Dark Ages? Rome, the saying goes, was not built in a day. It didn't fall in a day either. To register for the class, please email. Yep, cool. So thank you guys on YouTube for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and head over to Twitch and follow us here. Don't also forget to check out the Discord link on the banner, or should be there. If it's not there, I will check. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later. Have a good day. Bye.